IRF President Mr. K.K. Kapilaji, President IRF India Chapter Lieutenant General Harpal Singh Ji, Executive Vice President Mr. Akhilesh Srivastava Ji, Senior Vice President D.O. Tavde Ji, Secretary General from IRF Geneva Mrs. Sujana, all distinguished dignitaries, officials, guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I am giving my special wishes and thanks to Mr. Kapilan and his team for organizing International Road Federation Global Road Infratech Summit and Expo regarding the theme of Vision Zero, Sustainable Infratech and Policy for Safer Roads. And this is exactly the need of our country. Actually, it is not good for us that our India we are facing a lot of crucial problem regarding the road accidents. Every year we have 4,80,000 road accidents and 1,80,000 deaths. Probably we are highest in the world. Out of these deaths, 66.4%, that is 1,14,000, are in the age group of 18 to 45. And the loss of the GDP, 3% loss in GDP. The loss of young people who are doctors, engineers, and very important young talented youth, where actually this is to be a great loss for our country. Sometime this is to be going to create a big problem for the families, and the senior people has to face a lot of problem after the deaths of their young talented youth. Particularly considering these accidents and death, the two-wheeler deaths are 77,500, that is 45%. Pedestrian death is 35,000 plus 20%. Deaths due to wrong side driving 9,000. And 10,000 plus deaths in institutional areas, school and colleges. And these are the basic reasons we are facing the problem for that. It will not be appropriate for me to criticize the people, but it's my responsibility to tell you the truth about it. The most important culprit in all these events are civil engineers. I don't blame everybody. But today I am directly taking the name because after 10 years of my experience, I am coming to this conclusion. The most important culprit are who are making detailed project report, DPR. And there are thousands of mistakes. We have to rectify that. And the quality of DPR is so bad that today somewhere it is in my mind that the persons who are responsible, we should register FIR against them and take to them in custody. This reaction is because of that every place where because of a small civil engineering mistakes, there are hundreds of deaths are there. And in the government, I am also the part of the government. I don't know why there is no sensitiveness. The system is working in a way that whatever we are taking the decisions for our chief engineers, RO, PD, that immediately take the action and improve the black spots. We have issued the circulars, but they are waiting for instruction and taking proposal to the central office. And there are CGMs and bureaucratic system, they take it to year, and we face in a lot of problems regarding deaths are increasing. One thing, Mr. Kapilaji, which I want to suggest, you do something concretely. Without discussion, nothing is going to resolve. We need to understand the ground reality. Just 8 days, 10 days before I was in Spain, the signage system and the marking system is so perfect. It's a very common thing. Here are a lot of big engineers are here. I am not an engineer. So better way, I don't have no faith on the system. So you as an experienced person, you go, Honorable Madam is here, even in Switzerland, even in Austria, just understand what type of signage system they have, what type of marking system they have, make it copy of it. And by considering all the rules and regulations and other things, come to me from what is in UK, what is in Switzerland, what is in Spain, European countries, and give it to me. Collect all good things from it. Now our people are taking the advantage of IRC. It is a part-time organization. Sorry, our chairman is here. It is a part-time, it's a pleasure trip organization. I am sorry, I am making apology for that. You need continuous research and find out what is to be best available in the world. On the basis of that, you have to recommend us. I am asking you a very simple question. The marking system and signage system in the USA, in the European countries, and India, what is the difference? It's a very simple thing. I am ready to implement. I am a minister. I am a policy maker. If suppose the system is not, now I am so agitated. Now my target is how much number of people I am going to suspend, how much number of contractor I am going to blacklist it, how much number of consultants making action against them. So I am very much annoyed about it. The last 10 years of my experience is telling to me that no one is ready to rectify the mistakes. And that is why, because of this death, I am talking this language. I feel it's not appropriate. But it is because this reaction is because of deaths of these lakhs of people. So my first suggestion to you as an International Road Federation, she's from Switzerland. Just take all record from it and give it to me. I know that from experience. After giving me this, I am not going to transfer to IRC and my ministry. I know the experience about it. After I am giving, they will take 2 years to make research and study of it. And if there is a will, there is a way. And if there is no will, there is only survey, discussion, seminar, committee, subcommittee, and research group. So I am not going to do it. Give it to me. If that thing is going to happen in that country, why not in India? Give it to me. I am a minister. My Prime Minister is giving me the opportunity. People are electing me. For 5 years तो मैं राजा हूं. मैं बोलूंगा वैसा ही सरकार चलेगी. तुम बोलोगे वैसा नहीं चलेगी. और नहीं चलेगी तो तुम तुम्हारे फाइल पर निगेटिव लिख के भेज दो कि ये नहीं करना चाहिए. मैं करूंगा. लग करो. आई विल टेक द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. मतलब मुझे ये बहुत बार देखा मैंने. बहुत डीजी देखे, बहुत चीफ इंजीनियर देखे, सेक्रेटरी बहुत बदल गए. मैं सबसे सीनियर आदमी हूं. 11 साल के बाद इस डिपार्टमेंट में इसी मत पे आप लाओ, मैं ठप्पा मारूंगा और ऑर्डर इश्यू करूंगा और मैंडेटरी कर दूंगा. पहला ये करो, इससे 25 से 30% देगा. एक छोटी सी साइनेज सिस्टम ठीक से नहीं कर सकता. अलका उपाध्याय थी, उन्होंने ऑर्डर निकाले, लगाते ही नहीं. अभी ये कंपाउंड वॉल बनती है एक्सिस कंट्रोल रोड की, उसका हमारा कोई डिजाइन नहीं है. कॉन्ट्रैक्टर तो ऐसी कम्युनिटी है, पैसा बचाना है उनको, मरे लोग, उनको क्या लेना देना है. और उनका रामराज्य जो है अधिकारियों का, उनका हमको पता ही नहीं चलता नीचे में क्या चलता. बड़े सौहार्दपूर्ण संबंध है. और इसलिए ऐसी कंपाउंड वॉल बनाते कि अपन लात मार दो तो गिर जाएगी. और आप भी कंसल्टेंट हैं, तो वी नीड प्री कास्ट डिजाइन ऑफ कंपाउंड वॉल एंड दैट विल बी मैंडेटरी फॉर एवरी रोड. जो ऐसी बनाओ जैसे मिलिट्री वाले, एयरपोर्ट वाले बनाते. होगा, पैसा लगेगा. तो दैट इज टू बी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आई फील दैट इज सम ऑफ द इनिशिएटिव which are already successfully implemented in the different part of the world. The people like you take it to me, to the government, and we will implement all that policy. That is the one thing which after 11 years of experience in my department, I coming to conclusion that help, please give it to us. The other important thing is regarding black spots. No government, now we have one statistical wing. I am now not allowing that people to enter in my office now. Because मैं गाली गलौज कर दूंगा तो और नहीं भाग रहा है. They are giving the record of accidents 7 years before. फिर मैंने खूब हल्ला मचाया तो अभी आए वो 6-7 महीने पे. तब तक लोग मरते रहे. अब बोलना नहीं चाहिए. उनका बेटा मरने के बाद इनको अकल आएगी क्या? कब मिलेगा? एक्सीडेंट हुआ 24 आवर्स में डाटा ब्लैक स्पॉट होना चाहिए. और ये चीफ इंजीनियर पीडी आरओ एक समय देख रहे 25-25 40-40 लोग मरे. मैं आपको स्पॉट बताऊंगा. फिर भी कोई इनिशिएटिव नहीं लेते और वो ढकल देते. मैंने सेंट्रल ऑफिस में भेजा है. सेंट्रल ऑफिस में एक हमारे एक सीजीएम नाम का व्यक्ति है. वो तो दो ही काम है कि जब चेयरमैन बोलता है तब फाइल निकालता है और नहीं तो बाकी कुछ बातों से फाइल निकालता है. तीसरी बातों से नहीं निकालता और वो फाइल पे बैठा रहता है. अब मैं इन सबके एक एक के कैरेक्टर को समझ गया. मुझे तो धुलाई करनी है. अब मेरे 7 वर्ड रिकॉर्ड हो गए. मेरा नाम जितना होने लायक था उतना हो गया. अब मेरे को सस्पेंड और टर्मिनेट करने का आनंद है. वैसे मैं बहुत अच्छा आदमी हूं. मैं सबको बहुत टॉलरेट करता हूं पर मेरा टॉलरेंस खत्म हो गया. और इसलिए पहली बात आप ये काम कर दीजिए कि इसमें से ये प्रैक्टिसेस का रिपोर्ट मुझे दीजिए. ये मैंने स्पेन में देखा, ऑस्ट्रिया में देखा, स्विट्जरलैंड में देखा. मैडम आइए इनसे ले लो. ओनली पेपर लाना है आपको और हमको कॉपी करना है. और मेहरबानी करके हमारे लोगों का ज्ञान उसमें डालना नहीं है. उनको कोई आईआरसी में भेजना. हमारे यहाँ बहुत अच्छा जवाब है. आईआरसी का अप्रूवल नहीं हुआ. अरे आईआरसी को मैंने इनको कहा मैं जगह देता हूँ, पैसे देता हूँ, फुल टाइम इंस्टीट्यूशन बनाओ, रिसर्च बुलाओ, नए लोग लाओ. हमने भी एक संस्था बनाई जो कई काम का नहीं उसको वहां भेज देते हैं. वो भी बैठा रहता है. तो दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू stop this problem. It's a serious, sensitive problem, national interest problem. Regarding DPR, yesterday I have a long meeting. We are now totally changing all the system. And today they have taken the suggestion from the people also. And now that lowest, that is not the criteria. Even I am suggesting them that if we have a project costing more than 1,000 crore, then that DPR, we need to have a joint venture with the international company where that company has to take 51% stake on it. Otherwise, our people are so capable, they can just purchase the company from somewhere from Europe and they will make the joint venture. How to make qualify for that? All expert people are here. Even the hair cutting salon or beauty parlor can be qualified for making DPR. That can be possible by joint venture system. Somewhere we need to think on the line that our system should be qualitative and we need to reduce the accidents. You see about what is going to be happen in the world. So that is to be important. Regarding the new technology and innovation, the people don't want to implement it. 2 years before we issue the circular for precast concrete. Now, already we have discussed with the Prime Minister. We are going to formulate a group of our ministry and urban ministry, and we are now working on it. And we are working on the line that at least, my opinion is 100% we have to make it precast, 100% mandatory. But somewhere we will think 75 to 80% mandatory. And it is the need of the hour. It reduces the cost and reduce the pollution. The third important thing is, which is already we have taken all the decisions. I am thankful to automobile industry. We have now star rating, Bharat NCAP. And now the European car manufacturers are coming to India to test their car. And now everywhere there are all airbags and everything, every electronic braking system and everything, whatever the best in the world, we have accepted. So there is no problem about automobile industry. They have already implemented whatever the rules and regulation we have prepared, already they are doing it. The third is enforcement of law. that is to be a problem. It is not your responsibility, it is our responsibility how to get it done. We are taking preventive measure for that. Regarding education, we are trying to convince the students up to 10th class and training them about the importance of road safety. We have a lot of programs, all big celebrities are participating and supporting this cause. Amitabh Bachchan, lot of people are there. So we are doing the program for that, to create awareness in the mind of the people about the road safety. The other important issue is regarding pollution. The 40% of the air pollution is because of transport sector. From last 4 days I am in Delhi, I am facing already problem because of air pollution. Even I always thinking that whenever I coming to Delhi, I say 2 days, 3 days, I want to go back. It is really a not good situation. 2 days before, I have a long meeting with the Chief Minister of Delhi. Now, we are doing a lot of experiments. Mrs. Bahl is here. Now, from rice straw, we are making bio-CNG. The 400 projects are in progress. 60% are already in operation. And 35% is byproduct, that is lignant. That is one thing. And second thing is, even by pyrolysis process, the Central Research Organization have got the proven technology by which they can make bitumen from that. And we have successfully implemented 1 kilometer road by cooperation with the Praj and Central Research Organization, Nagpur, Jabalpur. And after all type of tests, it proved to be best. So using a bio-bitumen in national interest is very important. Now in Panipat, we have a project where Indian Oil is making 1 lakh liter of ethanol per day from parali, rice straw, 150 ton of bio-bitumen, and 78,000 ton per year bio-aviation fuel from parali. Now total parali rice straw, which is in Punjab and Haryana, out of which 20% is now already, it is already in the circulation economy. We are going to already convert to this into CNG and bitumen. But the problem is next 5 years, even Delhi, Haryana and Punjab, both government, I am in contact with them. We are making the policy that within 5 years, there will be no burning of parli. And our farmers will be not only Anna Data, they will be Urja Data, Hydrogen Data, then they will also be bitumen Data. So it is going to helpful for agriculture economy. I am very much keenly interested and working in agriculture. So this is the need of the country, that in our GDP growth, the contribution from agriculture and allied sector is only 14%, and the population belongs to agriculture is 65%. So diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector is very important. So regarding a lot of new initiative by protecting our ecology and environment is very, very important. We need to reduce our imports, and the most important thing is ecology and environment is very important. We are marching towards carbon neutral country. In our power basket, 42% power is solar power. Now electric, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, even 2 days before, I got about to launch hydrogen truck from Tata. So we can make hydrogen, is the fuel for the future. The diesel and petrol, the fossil fuel, are very dangerous. And this is the time, not economically, because 22 lakh crore imports is a big economic challenge to the country. At the same time, the air pollution is a big challenge. What my suggestion to you, that regarding road safety and regarding ecology and environment in the country, regarding road sector, you need to plan to have a good policy for that. There are a lot of new technology by which we can protect our ecology and environment. Just 1 month before, I was in Central Research Organization. They are using the same material again in the road construction, lot of good technology. So we need to encourage them. And the system, the people who are working in the system, they have to think about the future. how we can going to protect the ecology and environment, and how we can support the contractor for doing good experiments, good innovations, good research for the future. That is the need of the hour. So I am very much happy that you are giving opportunity to the people that how we are going to rectify the things, and that this is the appropriate time, that something should be, we need fruitful from the discussion. Otherwise, only discussion is not meaning. So my request to you, your experience, please work on this thing, and some of the international standards regarding road safety, regarding signage system, regarding marking system, please, a model thing you prepare and give it to me. Model thing with their government records. I will implement it, and I feel that I may be wrong. I don't know, because I am not an engineer. I received 11 doctorates, but that doctorates are not in engineering. That is with the agriculture science, majority of it. So my request is this is the time that we have to save the life of the people. Economic point of view, we have to reduce the import, and at the same time, we have to protect the accidents taken places where we are lakhs of people, the deaths are there, is not good for the society and for the country. And in even international scenario, when we have got opportunity to go there, it is really very embarrassing for all of us about India. This is the time that we should think on a positive line to rectify the mistakes, improve the things, and as far as fatality is concerned, we need to have reduced this fatality. Our target was before 24 end, 50% reduction, but unfortunately we have defeated, and the deaths and accidents are increased. Lot of problems are there. It's ultimately our responsibility to improve it with your cooperation and creating cooperation, coordination and communication between the stakeholders. I am confident that whatever the wrong thing in the government, the people like you are going to suggest us, we will consider that, we will accept that, we rectify the mistakes, and we improve the policy, and ultimately this zero fatality ambition, mission, 100% we are marching towards that, and that is to be very important for the country, and for such an important subject, sensitive subject. You are already organized this convention. This is to be a great thing. I am giving my thanks to all stakeholders for thinking in this line with positivity. That is to be a great contribution for our country. I am giving my thanks to all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.